Double cheeseburger today. And today's been kind of rough. But man, I'm so happy to be on break. It's stupid busy today. I think Sunday is always the busiest day of the week. Anyways, got a little double cheeseburger action going on. I already had a cheeseburger earlier, so I'm not really too hungry. But I was starving this morning. Okay, I made this. I didn't eat breakfast. Hey, yo! Get out of, oh my goodness! You gotta be kidding me. Yo, am I sitting in like an ant hill or something? I hope not. I put my tray down like 2 minutes and I already got ants crawling on it. So, I had a fresh cheeseburger earlier. You're not really supposed to eat like while you're on the line, but I was like, I gotta see, I have to experience what a fresh McDonald's cheeseburger tastes like, because you always get it like a minute or two where it's been sitting for a while, right? I wanted to eat it right off the grill, and I did, and it was amazing. It's everything you think it is. No, it was really delicious. Like a little bit crispy, but like soft, gooey. I'm probably not describing it right, but it was delicious. But for some reason, it just didn't sit right in my stomach. Kind of hurt my stomach though. And I don't know why I'm eating another one. I really didn't feel like going live today. For the past couple of days, it's kind of rough. You would think like streaming would be the easiest job in the world, but I mean, I'm not saying it's hard, but just like any job, after a while you don't feel like doing it. So you can see all these people who are making like hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars at their job. It doesn't matter what you do, after a while you're gonna get bored of this. You're gonna be like, man, I don't feel like doing this. My leg, my ankle, bro. I gotta go to the chiropractor. I think I twisted my ankle, but this ain't no regular twist, bro. My joint is like, oh my goodness. Yo, why is there so many ants? They feel like ants crawling in my booty. I gotta find a new spot. I just want to come outside, chill. Guess what's up? Oh my goodness, bro. Hey, yo, appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate all the smileys in the chat. Shout out to you guys. I'm just trying to eat lunch, bro. Have a nice, peaceful Mittagessen. And, bro, all of these ants want to come and harass me. Lena, what's up, Lena? What's going on? I usually sit inside in the break room, but it's so beautiful outside today. Look, I wanted to come chill out here, but it's too many bugs, and they're starting to crawl into my food. Was is los? And then I'm trying to be like in the cut, like away from people, and all these people keep walking by. I thought this was like a secret, secluded spot that I could just come and chill. But But I guess not. I thought wrong. Mm. I think something's biting my butt though. I'm about to stand up. Ugh. I'm gonna just sit like this, like how the Chinese do. But y'all on the wheel. So what's people, this dude keep walking by, bro. Look, where'd he go? Oh, he disappeared. It probably looks crazy. You see some random dude just sitting out here, squatting, eating a double cheeseburger. Like, bro, what's going on? All right, so I think I'm gonna go live with Everett, and I'm gonna talk to him later today, and we're gonna see if we can set up a debate between us, because yeah, we be having some fire conversations off stream, and one of them that we had recently, it was a debate about the existence of God, and he's not a believer, he's not religious, so I think that it'll be a good video to see our difference of opinion. We agree on a lot of things, but when it comes to like God and religion, he's not like what you would say like a staunch atheist, but he's definitely like a skeptic, and he's like, yeah, I don't really believe this, a lot of this BS. Like, he thinks like religion was created by people to control the masses, and like that there's really no strong proof for God's existence. We talked hours about this stuff. So I'm gonna hit him up, and we'll probably have like an hour-long discussion or probably debate on divine hiddenness and the existence of God. And I think that it'll be a lot of fun. It's always fun debating my bro. And it's cool because you know how like some people they can't they have no skin at all, and you say like one thing to them and you like deeply offend them or hurt their feelings. With him, it's like, yo, we can say anything, and it's like this with all my bros. Like, we can say pretty much anything to each other, like the worst insults you can think of, and it won't mean nothing because we know that everything we say is coming from a place of love. So that's a cool thing. Whenever I'm chopping it up with the homies, y'all want some French fries? Got some fries here. They're fresh too. This ant, I just flicked the ant into my Fanta. Bro, I'm pissed. I'm pissed off, man. This ant went swimming in my soda. I got him out, but I don't know if the homie was clean, bro. Bro, I hate when flies and stuff get in my drink. Oh well, still about to get drunk. Dang, I just noticed there's mad stuff in here. Hold on, let me see if I can drink around this. Screw it. Oh. Yo, man, look at how beautiful it is outside. We're standing right by the highway, by B300. Excuse me. All right, let me finish up these pommes. We're gonna go back inside. Ooh, a butterfly. I'm gonna just go sit at the table outside, you guys, next time. Or I gotta bring a blanket or something, because this ain't doing it. There's too many ants out here. Hey, yo. I get off at 8 o'clock today. Chat, what should I do when I get home? This is like the earliest I've ever gotten off of work. I usually get off at like 9:30, 10. Yo, it's been crazy because, oh, hold on. Let's feed the homeless real quick. Here you go. Some over there. I spilled soda on them. That's why I'm throwing them out here. Yo, y'all ever seen that video of the guy? He leaves some food out, and one ant finds it, goes back to his colony, tells all his ant friends, and then before they come back to find the piece of food again, the guy takes it, and then the group of the ant's friends beat him up. And then he does it again. He leaves something out, the ant comes back and is like, oh, I found food, you guys. Goes back, tells his friends, comes back with his friends, and the food's gone. Like, just pure evil. Yo, something is floating in my cup. What is that? I don't really care about bugs. You know, I'm not scared of any bug per se. I just hate when they're around me, especially when I'm trying to eat. Like, I don't see how people, they leave their doors open and then they just got like mad flies in the house, or like cookouts. Whenever there's like a ton of flies around, dude, that drives me crazy. But other than that, bugs are cool, man. Especially spiders. I don't get how y'all are scared. I don't really get how most people are scared. Like, y'all got all these irrational fears and phobias of all this stuff. Man, we've been picking up spiders and bugs since we was little kids. I remember I went fishing with my cousins. Was it my cousins? Maybe with some other friends. We were catching frogs, and we would take the knife. Looking back on it now, this is probably like some sociopathic type stuff, but we would take the knife and we would stick it through their butt and make it come out of their mouth. And then we wouldn't even use the frogs as bait, because we had like other stuff. We would just kill the frogs and then just, I don't know, toss them. I don't know why we did that, bro. That's so brutal. We take the knives, stab them in their ass, out through their mouth, and then just leave them. Yeah, we were some straight up sociopaths. I remember this one time I went to camp with my best friend, and this nigga is terrified of spiders. And like everywhere you go, the tents, like the buildings, everything is just covered in daddy long leg spiders. And you know they're harmless, or at least that was what I was told. Somebody told me when I was a kid that daddy long legs are like some of the most poisonous or venomous spiders, but their teeth are too small to actually break our skin. So even if they bite us, they'll just break their teeth on our skin. I don't know if that's true. I gotta go look that up, chat GTP later. But that's what someone told me, and you know, I just believed it for the rest of my life, and still to this day. So every time I see a daddy long leg, I just grab it by his legs. Like 7 times out of 10, I usually always end up breaking one of his legs off. My bad, like forgive me, but you know, or you know, sometimes they break their own legs off. Like insects like to do that. If they get scared, they just break it off. But I don't know, can they regrow their legs back? I would assume so. That's pretty cool. I gotta chat GTP that later. Do spiders and other bugs regrow their legs and other body parts? Very interesting. Another thing too is spiders aren't insects. They're arachnids because they have 8 legs. But yeah, I gotta go and research that later. Another thing too is worms. Like, cause if you cut a worm in half, it becomes 2 worms, right? Because they don't really. It's like both sides of the worm are its ass, or both sides of the worm is his mouth. I feel like Bilu and Zeus now when they be streaming high. And they be asking some dumbass questions. And Bilu be saying some dumb shit, bro. It's like, yo, y'all, when the world looks at Americans, they be like, dang, y'all niggas are really stupid, bro. Y'all like just straight rocks in the head. That's really not the case though. A lot of niggas are, but we do have some smart people. I like to classify myself in the category of the smart, intelligent people. But one thing I did notice is that this happened like a couple months ago, bro. Up until recently, I usually was like one of the smartest people in the room. Until man, I met this one group of people, this one dude specifically. But man, this dude is just in a whole different category of intelligence, and I was just like, wow, I mean, you always know like doctors and lawyers, like they have like a specialty knowledge, and so like they're really intelligent in their field. But man, these niggas that study philosophy, bro, talking to them is like speaking a different language, and just listening to them speak. But sometimes I think that you can be too smart for your own good. Like, especially if you want to talk to a lot of people and be like a effective communicator, and you're highly intelligent and you just use big words all day, you're not going to have no audience, and no one's going to want to listen to you because they don't know what the hell you're saying. To be an effective communicator, you have to break things down to like a 6-year-old can understand you. You have to make really big, complicated concepts super easy to understand and like bite size so that people can really digest what you're saying. I'm gonna get like a quote from y'all by this one dude. And man, I was listening to this. I'm not gonna say no names, but I watch a lot of debates, and I was listening to this dude debate, and I absolutely love watching his videos. But I'm like, dang, yo, like this nigga is like gonna lose the debate because he just spent like 5 minutes saying you know, one sentence, which he could have said in like 5 seconds. I'm like, yo, you're like making this way too complicated, bro. Just use basic words and like dumb it down so like the rest of us can understand you. Like I can understand these niggas because this is all I listen to. But it's like, yo, like your average Joe, he's not gonna know what you're talking about. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But that's what I noticed with a lot of these niggas. It's they're too smart for their own good. Like they could probably be teaching like the college level courses. You can tell they're well read and they're like super deep into these topics, but they're probably also autistic too. They probably struggle with a lot of, you know, picking up on different social cues and just having like normal everyday conversations and stuff. That's usually how it is. But I think to a certain extent, a lot of us are pretty what do you call it? Neurodivergent. I definitely am. Dang, you guys. Y'all hear that baby crying? It's 3:15, you guys. I got 4 minutes left of my break. This break flew by. But good thing, I only got like um, 5 more hours at work. He said, "What you doing here, man?" I'm just chilling, bro. I'm just chilling, uh, living, hanging out. I was gonna say something else, but I don't want to be vulgar. All right, my feet hurt, bro. Standing for like 8 hours every day. Your feet don't really hurt per se. They just start to burn. Where are you right now? I'm right beside Bid 300. You guys see? I'm right by the highway. I gotta poop. I live in Germany. This is what Deutschland looks like. Am I being too loud? There's like, man. Oh, I didn't even know there was a road over here. Ah, that's why cars be coming over here. Excuse me. All right, there's a road that way. I never even knew it existed. But I'm gonna go explore that later. All right, he said he is in India. Hello from India. I'm not gonna do an Indian accent right now. That's gonna make me sound super racist. All right, dude, get off. Oh dang, I'm dropped. There's an ant. Yo, I never been to India, but I would go one day. I wouldn't eat any of you guys' street food because I actually like my intestines, but you know, I'm gotta eat something while you're in India. I assume y'all have some good spots, but social media really gives you guys a bad rap. You guys, I gotta go inside, so I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao ciao for now. All right, love you guys. I'm out. Gotta go back to work. What are they doing here, bro? All right, I'm gonna just slide right between them.